This is Karen and welcome to another Throwback Thursday at dolallycrafts.com. Today we're making this card. Now the DSP is still in the catalogue. I can't remember which set it's at. I think it's the eclectic one. It's got the lemon lime twist and the tranquil tide watercolour effect in the background. So we're using up-to-date papers, but these punches have both been discontinued. So I thought I'll bring them out and see what we can put together. I love the layout of this card. It's very clean, very simple, even with the splatters. I don't know that you can actually see them, but there's very faint spatters that took me forever and a day. Using Jennifer McGuire's little tip of using your embossing stick, whatever it's, embossing tool, and your ink pad. I decided instead of doing that, I'm going to use the spatter from Timeless Textures, and I haven't gotten it out yet, so okay. So we'll get that out. Take these stamps off, and there we go. We've got the splatter ready to go. Okay, so as I said, this is the card we're making today. All the details can be found on my blog, to measurements and everything. So here's the papers that we're going to be using. Now to start off with, very simple. Here we go, bit of snail on both sides of the DSP that's going across the middle. Flip it over and then just pop a nice fine line of DSP along the bottom there, so that you've got it edged, and then the same at the top. There we go. And bring in your scissors and just trim the edges. I always make the pieces just a little bit longer. Better to be longer than be too short. And I'm just going to smooth the edges because the paper trimmer tends to make the edges a little bit rough. Not bitty, but sharp. Okay, so that's going to go there. And I just realised I forgot to bring out my ribbon. Now, this is not Stampin' Up! Ribbon. I couldn't find my Stampin' Up! Ribbon. So, this is 1/8 inch white satin ribbon. And I'm just going to wrap that around 3 times. Now, on there I did a knot. I'm going to actually attempt to do a bow. I know, a bit daring, but never mind. So we pop that round and see if I can feed it through. Ugh, no, it doesn't want to go that way. Okay, I'm tightening it just a little bit so that the paper's bowing, only because I know once I get the bow there, the ribbon is going to loosen a little bit, and so the paper will flatten down. So the best way to keep it tight, put your finger on the knot and pull both tails like so, then come back and give it a really good pull to tighten the bow. You can make them a little bit smaller again. Okay, yep, I think I like that size, so I'll just give it a bit more of a pull on there, and then just snip both edges on a diagonal. And because of the way that the bow's sitting, no, that looks okay that way. I'm happy with it. Oh. I've got a little bit of glue on the front of the card there. Right, get those away. Now, because I'm fixing card to card, I'm just going to bring in my fast fuse. And my fingers are sticking all over it. Okay, so we find the centre of the card, which is about there, and just take it straight across. And because we've got the fast fuse and we've moved the bow in a little bit, it doesn't actually bow up as badly on the outside. Even there looks quite good. Okay, so we've almost finished this. It's not much further to go. I've got these scraps of paper here, but I'm going to bring in my lemon lime twist, and if I can find it, my Tranquil Tide. And I'm just going to stamp off, stamp on, stamp off, stamp on, stamp off, stamp, ooh, stamp on. Okay, I must have rocked it a little bit. Oh well, what I might do, whoops, there we go. It's sort of hidden it. Okay, now I need to clean this stamp off so that I can do it with the lemon lime twist. So, a little bit of lemon lime twist here, bring this in, and I'm not going to stamp off this time, I'm going to have it nice and bright. And just once more, there. Okay, I know I've smudged it a little bit, but yeah, we're going to hide that in a minute. Trust me. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, we're going to punch out one of the Itty Bitty Accents flowers in lemon lime twist and two in Tranquil Tide, like so, and then bring in the Petite Petals punch and punch out two of those. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here we go. Put our petals on like so. Bring in our embossing tool and just poke the centre of each of the itty bitties and each of the petite petals. Now the petite petals are supposed to fold on all of those. There we go. Now I'm also going to pop some black rhinestones into the centre of each of these. So I'm using larger rhinestones for the petite petals, and then smaller rhinestones for the itty bitty flowers, the itty bitty accent flowers. I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring some more of these little punches in. I love the flower punches. I think they're so, I mean I love the dies as well, but the punches are just so easy to use. Okay, almost finished. We're going to bring in the glue dots again, flip all of our flowers over, and pop a glue dot on the back of our flowers. Look! There you go. You can't even see it now. And another one up here. Another one there. And last one is going to go there. Okay, so just I'm just using the back of my scalpel to make sure that those flowers aren't going to go anywhere. Now we've still got to put the sentiment on. As you can see with that one, I put a flag on. That's because I stuffed up. So I'm going to use my Stampin' jig for placement this time. So bring in the Stampin' jig, and I'm pushing on the outside. What's it say? You make me ridiculously happy is going on the outside, and that's going in black, memento. So we'll pop that there, and then we just go straight down and straight up so that we know exactly where the placement's going to be. Bring the card in, and I want that to go just there. So this is going to be fun, getting my placement with my flowers. I should have done this to begin with, shouldn't I? Okay, well we know that, whoops, there. Okay, bring that in, straight down, straight up. That's not bad. And then the inside, we'll bring our panel back in, and for the inside it says, you are every lovely word I could possibly think of. So, oh no, that one moved. Bear with me a moment. That one did move. So I'm just going to turn that round that way. Thankfully we've got 4 different corners we can work from. So straight down, and we know we've got that one right. Move that over, and I'm going to pop that. Hope my head's not in the way. There we go. Move that out the way. Ooh. There we go. That should be okay. There we go. You are every lovely word I could possibly think of. So that's the inside and the outside of the card done. Move those away. Okay, there's the finished product, and I'm just looking for the, there we go. There's the one we started with the stuffed up sentiment, and there's the new one. I hope you like them. As you can see, I've changed them around a little bit, but I hope you liked today's card, and that you'll join me again on Sunday for another fun flips and folds. Okay, have a great week. I'll see you later. Bye bye.